What words of advice would you give to someone who's earlier in their career when it comes to wellness or leadership? Maybe something that you wish you would have known or something that's helped you along the way.
Sure. For the new folks coming in, um, make sure you have a good support system. I know that's not always the case for everybody, but if you don't, um, get one and reach out to the resources that are available. Definitely don't think you can come into this job thinking that your life is not going to change,
Mm.
um, and that you can do this job all on your own. It'll eat you up. Um, be humble. Um, this job is rewarding in so many ways, and many people, when I ask them when they're coming through interviews, why is it you want to be a cop? The answer really hasn't changed from when I came on. I want to help people, and want to help people until we're a year in or 2 years in, and we're sick of people yelling down our throat, and we're sick of going to the domestics, and now you got to be a psychologist, you got to be a therapist, you got to be a mom, a dad to kids and family members you don't never met. You go into people's houses that you don't know, and so all of this stuff really requires you to have an understanding of what it is you're going to get into, and by having a support system, and by that it might be folks like you, Paige, folks who have a passion about helping people better their wellness and health, or it might be you just having a, somebody that works in law enforcement and ask them, what kind of advice do you give me for working at this agency or this agency? Because it might be two different types of advice because they're two different types of environments.
Right.
So definitely have a good support system when you're coming aboard and getting into this profession. And also, do your research. Really, really get to understand what cops do.
Mhm.
There's so many darn cop shows out there and CSI shows, and it gets people's minds turned like, I could do that. I want to be a detective, but not realizing, well, you got to have 5 years on before you can be a detective, at in some agencies. So,
Mhm.
um, but I think every throughout the years, Paige, and where I'm at now, every single position that I've successfully been a part of has humbled me. Um, and now, I'm 48 years old, and I probably uh, have the same humbleness of a 70-year-old. So, I don't know, maybe not, but I just seem to have a little bit more patience than I did, 10 years ago. That's for sure.